It's a great day here at Kekfilet's YouTube channel. I have with me Alvaro here from Demolition Games going
Yes, sir.
4-0.
Give me contract, Dana. I smash everybody. Yeah.
What did you play today?
I played Doflamingo.
Why?
And not just any Doflamingo. I'm a tier 5 sub, so I got to use the Kekfilet's deck.
Nice.
But Doffy, just because I've been playing Doffy for a while, and last set I was just getting smashed on by everyone in finals. I would go 3-1 and just lose the finals to either Lucci or some other
BY.
cheese. Yeah, BY. So now that it's good, it's like, it's nice.
Yeah.
It's in a good state.
I know you've been in the hyperbolic time chamber. You've been playing Dragon Ball,
Black Ops came out.
Ops.
Yeah, bro. So I've just been chilling, and I've just been watching like videos here and there. Shout out Kekfilet. I do keep up with a lot of his videos. I've been wanting to play Vegapunk, but this is what happens when you're a tier 5 sub. You forget your deck and you can play a good deck. So make sure you sub.
Good. Yeah, I mean, I wanted to play Vegapunk, and I was begging anybody to play my Blue Doffy deck because it's shiny.
Oh,
but
perfect.
I guess, I mean, you didn't really craft the deck, right? So the deck list will be right here, but I guess you have an idea of what was what went well, like what was good, what was a good card in your mind, or a play that you think that was pretty broken.
Honestly, this deck is kind of cracked, bro. Being able to just Jinbe into Laws, into Morias, and then Boas is just, I feel like it's a lot of pressure right now. And I think it gets to a point where like opponents kind of just let things get out of hand, and then next thing you know, they're having to backpedal into the game, and it's like, all right, I win. So it feels good, man. It really does.
Was there like an MVP card of the day?
Yeah. Played one of this card, and the game, it won me 2 games today, Femur.
Yeah.
And in the finals, he flubbed. He had 1 life left with 2 blockers. And
how many attackers did you have?
I had 2 attackers left. He had 1 life. So if he didn't take that life, I have to play more defensively.
Yeah.
But he took it, and then I was like, all right, well, I'm just going to Femur.
Do you think you could have actually lived one more turn to Femur maybe next turn? Or do you think it was kind of doomed?
I don't think so, only because I saw him pick up an 8-cost kid prior. Prior to that, and I didn't have a Red Roc in hand. I didn't have a big body on the board to be able to swing a really high number, and I didn't have anything to bottom deck his little blockers beforehand. So if he, realistically after that turn, bro, it was going to be hard for me to win the game.
Would you change anything? Is there anything you like about Blue Doffy that you'd probably want to see more of on the deck?
Right now, to be honest with you, I'm not super, like,
all in it, locked in.
Yeah, not super locked in right now. So I don't really feel like there's any inconsistencies with the deck right now. I thought it was super weird that we only play like 1-ofs for these.
Yeah.
But to be honest with you, the times that I used them, it felt really strong.
Yeah.
And like it was nice having other cards in my hand other than these dead cards at sometimes. So I think the 1-of on each one was kind of clutch.
Yeah, it's good. Yeah, I mean, it's when you need it. The main thing is too. Perona is kind of a searcher. Unless you look at top 5,
right?
And you can literally like, okay, I'll hand pick it to play it on this turn.
It sucks though when like you don't get to pick up anything and you bottom deck your Jozus and all that when you bottom deck.
Yeah, when you play like a Sengoku.
Yeah,
but like a lot of times Sengoku is there just because you want to find a Jinbe, right?
And that's exactly.
Or you need fodder to pick up a card, right? Which is pretty good, right? Cool, sweet. I'm trying to think if there's really anything. What matchups did you play against today?
So first round I played a Lucci.
Femur broken, right?
Femur broken. I won that game. That was just too much. He wasn't able to like KO any of my bodies early. So then just Jinbe late game was just too much.
He had like 4 life at the end of the game.
Bro. He was just cooked. Second game I played another Lucci, and my opening hand was freaking insane, bro. Like, absolutely nuts. I had 3 Jinbes and 2 Sengokus. So it was just like, I don't know. That game,
was this Andy?
No, it was against Bree.
Bree, okay.
Dude, it was crazy, bro. I literally felt like Thanos, bro. I was snapping and shit was just getting played on the board, bro. Like, it was crazy. I loved it so much. That game was just fun. It was punishment.
And game 3?
Game 3 was against my boy Abe Katakuri. Put him down because he sucks. You already know.
Okay.
No, I actually just won barely by 1K against that game.
Oh, okay.
It was kind of a weird game. I felt like if I didn't play aggressive early, I would have no answers for 10 drops later because I didn't have the Red Rocs.
Yeah.
I did see my one Red Roc, and I Red Rocked a 7-drop mom, and I was able to win off of that. So
Okay.
it was pretty cool.
Good, yeah. And then finally, Bonnie.
Last round was Bonnie.
Probably would have lost.
Honestly,
Small mistake.
Yeah, he lost by a skill check. Like if he remembers people play Femur, he probably blocks that, and I lose.
Yeah, exactly. I think it's an important thing. There's a lot of people that don't even play Femur, and it's like you have to be able to at least threaten the idea. It's like the idea of pudding. If you don't even have pudding in your deck, and they know that, they just don't play around pudding. If you don't have Femur, they know that, they just literally, it's gross. Like I play Vegapunk right now, and the idea of Femur is just a bad idea. Yeah. You know.
Yeah, no, it's a good card. I say at least one of is good.
Yeah.
You want to at least like have it just in case you get out of some situations, but for sure, it's a strong deck. It's insane.
Okay.
I'm so happy that it's actually good now, bro.
Sick.
I'm getting put down for too long, bro.
Yeah, you've been on this, you know. You've been on this ride or die Doffy since OP02-3,
so,
you know.
It's nice.
So yeah.
It's
okay.
nice.
Sweet. Any shout outs to the crew? Or?
Yeah, shout out Brawley Games, homies Abe, Mako, even though he never comes anymore. Shout out Kick Filet the GOAT for letting me use the GOAT deck because I'm a tier 5 sub. Let's go. And yeah, shout out my wife.
All right.
Love you.
Sweet. Thank you all so much for watching the video. Make sure you guys like if you're liking the content. Subscribe.
Get a like and subscribe. Leave comments. Let's get it going. We already know.
We'll see you all in the next one.
Yes, sir.
Ciao.
Ciao.